Hello, millionaires. Welcome back to the 2020-21 school year. On behalf of Mr. Mumbauer and the WAMS faculty and staff, I'd like to welcome you back to our new school year. Today, I'd like to take a couple minutes and review our 8th grade open house PowerPoint. This PowerPoint is something that we typically do to start our school year on open house night. Because we will not be running a traditional open house, we want to make sure that we provided you with the same reminders as we do any other school year. The first slide just reminds you of our website, www.wasd.org. This is a place that you can go and then click on our middle school link there, find out useful information about our school. Students, you can access your dashboard from our website, email, and the Schoology link that you'll be using for hybrid and remote instruction throughout the school year. So please make sure you use our website as a resource for you. We like to start every presentation by reviewing our 4Bs, being present, respectful, responsible, and safe in the school setting at all times. These expectations have not changed for you since kindergarten. We will review them first day and throughout the 4 marking periods in our school. We will reteach the expectations as needed on a daily basis, but making sure students are present and in homeroom and all their classes on time, respectful to all students and staff, responsible. That includes the addition of a Chromebook for your possession this year that we passed out the first day of school, and always, most important, being safe in our school setting and in our community at all times. Our 8th grade team has changed a little bit this year, but we have a cherry and white and millionaire team as usual. You can see the math teachers, the English teachers, the science, social studies, and then special education teachers that go across all grade levels. Dr. Ross, myself, will be your 8th grade principal, and our 8th grade counselor this year will be Mrs. Craniak. Unified arts are the same as they were a year ago. Just remember that every 30 school days, your unified arts changes. You'll have 1 rotation of health, 2 rotations of physical education, a rotation of art, a rotation of our futures lab, and 1 in music. Mrs. Garside is our band teacher for individual lessons and during Millionaire Block. Mrs. Hickey does our unified art music class along with chorus, and Mrs. Mundell does our orchestra. Due to our hybrid schedule this year, we have set up that students will go to their unified arts once every 12th day. I apologize, to their performing music once every 12th day. Unified art will be on a daily basis. Our unified arts teachers this year will utilize 2 separate locations for art, music, and health so that they can be cleaned in between each use. Physical education and the Futures Lab will clean at the end of each class period to make sure it is safe for the next class to go in. Our WASD 7 to 12 grade scale changed about 2 years ago. Just a reminder to all students that any grade that is a 90 to 100 is considered an A, 80 to 89 B, 70 to 79 C, 65 to 69 D, and then anything below a 64 is an E. Parents, as usual, we will set up call reminders for students that maybe be falling behind in a certain class. We usually do that D and below so that you get a call, a text, and an email to check in with the school. Parents also, we're here along with students to help you with your Schoology app that can monitor grades and our curriculum, and also our PowerSchool app for the parent portal for parents and the student portal for students. We have username and passwords for both, and Mr. Mumbar and I are both here to assist both students and parents with getting that set up on their smart devices so they can monitor grades and keep up the speed with it. The next week or so, parents, you should be receiving a parent portal letter home in the mail so that you can access the parent portal for the first time. You can link all of your 712 students in the same access code and set up the notifications that fit you best. Remembering that notifications can be set that anytime a teacher saves their gradebook, you can get a notification on your phone. Any way we can help you, please do not hesitate to contact the school. Just a look at our academic schedule. It has gone unchanged since last year, eighth graders. So there's a homeroom for about 5 minutes. This will be a time that you can finish your breakfast also. Millionaire block is 1 period long. It's 43 minutes in length. For performing music, it's also enrichment and remediation. We did include clubs on Friday. In the current state opening in our hybrid phase, we will not have clubs on a Friday. Math is 2 periods for a block, so there'll be 86 minutes. Same with English language arts. 1 period of science, 1 period of social studies, 1 period of unified arts that changes every 30 school days. And then you see our lunch A, B, and C. Eighth grade students, the one challenge you will face this year in our hybrid schedule is that all students will open up in homeroom and stay in their homeroom class with their teachers rotating to them. That's a big change for us for cohorting reasons. We want to keep you out of the hallways and as safe as possible, so you will not be rotating in the hallways to begin our school year. Bell schedule, it really goes unchanged from a year ago. The only thing that's switched is the white team is having for a lunch A this year, and the millionaire team has lunch B. That is the only change to our schedule at this time. All else stayed intact, 43-minute for single periods, 86-minute for blocks. UAs for eighth grade students will happen second, seventh, and eighth period this year. Music, so we offer band, including jazz band and other ensembles, orchestra, chamber, and fiddle groups, and then chorus, the chamber orchestra. So we work very hard to make sure our students are involved in as many activities in the school setting as possible, and we hope to continue that again this year. So if you're interested in any and all performing musics, we hope that you get involved in everything that our school has to offer. Anything that Mr. Mumbauer and I could help you understand more in detail or get you involved in an activity, please don't hesitate to come and see us. Athletics. So we offer athletics in the fall, winter, and spring session. In the fall, starting right now, we have softball, football, cross country, and volleyball. Winter, we have wrestling, basketball, and cheerleading. And then the spring, we have track and soccer. And again, just like in any performing music, we want it to be the same way for sports. As many sports that you're interested in getting involved with, we would love for you to participate in. So please get involved, and anything that we can do to help facilitate that process, we're here to do. Just on a side note, we just want to make sure all of our millionaire student athletes make sure that they keep up with grades. Any student that would fall behind in the grade scale that we discussed earlier with a E or a grade of an E would be ineligible at that time. Mr. Mumbar and I would check in with you and go over that report with you and then help support you in any way to get that grade up. Once that grade is back up to passing, like in previous years, you'll be eligible for that sport again. So you can practice while you're ineligible, but you may not compete any games until you have all 4 core academic classes passing. National Junior Honor Society is a club that we offer in the middle school. I just want to review the expectations for eighth graders. Eighth graders to receive an invitation to National Junior Society as an eighth grader, a student must earn honor roll for the first 2 marking periods. Honor roll, going back to our grade scale, is to have all grades at an 85 or higher for the first 2 marking periods. So not one grade can go below an 85 for the end of the course marking period grade to be eligible for National Junior Honor Society. Um, if honor roll was not earned in 7th grade, but has been earned for the first 2 marking periods in 8th grade, a student is eligible. So last year, if you didn't earn it for a marking period honor roll, it doesn't matter this year. You can be in National Junior Honor Society for this school year. Invited 8th grade candidates must complete the application, and all members must maintain honor roll status for the remainder of the year. We want as many WAMS millionaires to be in our National Junior Honor Society. It's a great honor, and we'd love to finish our school year this year with a National Junior Honor Society ceremony for all those students. Again, any questions, you can ask Mr. Mumbar and I, and we will help you through that process. Some back to school questions, just to finish out our presentation. Which days do I attend in the hybrid? Any students with the last name beginning A to K, you attend Monday, Wednesdays, or Wednesday, Friday. If your name is L to Z, you attend Tuesday, Thursday. We sent a calendar notifying all those dates up until December home with your schedule. If you're missing it, it is available on our website, or you can call the school and we can get you a new copy. Our start time, just as it was last year, starts at 7:50, so that's exactly when homeroom starts. We will open up our doors to you at 7:20. This year, unlike other years, you will go directly to homeroom at 7:20. You can pick up your lunch in the hallway, and we will provide other videos and pictures from our virtual open house to relay that information to you. 8th grade students that ride a bus or that are walkers or that are dropped off, all those students will use the athletic entrance this school year. Breakfast will be in the uh, gym hallway for you. There'll be signs for you, social distancing stickers for you, and you will give your lunch number to the lunch ladies. They will punch it in for you. You will get your breakfast and then go directly to homeroom class. 7:20 is when you can start coming in. 7:50 is when you're late. If you're a bus rider, you'll arrive around 7:40. Students that are walking to school and dropped off, 7:40 is a good time to get into the building. Coming in much earlier is probably too early unless you have them circumstances where your parents want to drop you off before they're going to work. You're absolutely allowed to be in the building at 7:20. What should I bring the first day of school? Your backpack, pencils, lunch if you want to pack. Your teachers will give you the other information that you need. Can you bring your cell phone? Just like last year, yes. However, it must be off. And in your locker, you'll get lockers during homeroom your first day in the building. What should I wear to school? Nothing's changed on here also. You may bring your own mask or face coverings, or you'll be provided one. You must have a face mask on to enter our building. Bandanas or covering your face with a t-shirt is not acceptable mask. Masks must follow the dress code policy. Appropriate clothing. When it comes to clothes, make sure you are fully covered and appropriate. We ask for no sandals and flip-flops, muscle shirts, spaghetti straps, short shorts, and no inappropriate or offensive language on your shirts, pants, or masks are all things that we're asking for this school year. And again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Can I bring breakfast on Tuesday, September 1st? Yes. Or can I get breakfast on Tuesday, September 1st? I apologize. Yes, the answer is breakfast will be provided. If your first day is Tuesday, September 1st or Wednesday, September 2nd, the answer to both is yes. Will I eat lunch on Tuesday, September 1st? The answer is yes. We will have a extended time in homeroom like we did last year, but we will run a modified lunch schedule. Lunch will be provided in your homeroom classroom this year while we're in a hybrid phase, but yes, lunch will be provided. The only day that it won't be provided is the half day on June 9th of 2021. Will I go to all my classes on September 1st or 2nd, your first day of school, whether you're a B student or A student? The answer is yes. You'll spend an extended time in homeroom like I discussed on the last slide, but you will go to all of your classes on the first day. It's actually reversed. Your teachers will come to your homeroom for all of your classes. All students are dismissed at 2:40. Buses leave at 2:48, and we hope to stay on that track. We will have a slower dismissal process, dismissing students by locker A through E. Your teachers will talk to you about that. So we will have less students in the hallway. We're asking for everybody to stay socially distanced as they leave our building and get onto their bus. Important dates for parents. Tuesday, September 1st is our opening day of school for B students. So that means Wednesday, September 2nd is our opening day of school for A students. Monday, September 7th, there's no school because of Labor Day. Friday, September 25th, we have professional development, so there's no school for students. And Friday, October 16th, we have professional development, so there's no school for students. And the first big event, Wednesday, October 28th, is 8th grade picture day. Just want to review reward system for school-wide positive behavior support. Students, this is unchanged, especially in the spring. We will start with our digital B card. So teachers will be emailing you your B card and putting you in a weekly drawing. That weekly drawing is for instant rewards, such as gift cards. We will still run an in-house instant vacation. We'll still work on our cherry and white and bring our cherry and white ice cream social to the classroom. And we will continue to try and do our donut Fridays and perfect attendance breakfast and lunch. We will do those monthly this year. Timeout procedures, so it's unchanged from a year ago, but you know that teachers will ask uh, for up to 3 times for behavior to change. So they'll follow the matrix that will review the first day of school, but they will reteach the behaviors, make sure you understand the behaviors, and we want to do everything in our power to stay away from the timeout procedures. Remember, millionaire students, that if you are sent a timeout for any reason, it'll involve a phone call home, and then you'll meet the next day with intervention and principals to review the behavior expectation and then assign a detention, in-school suspension, or out-of-school suspension. Every time a student is sent to timeout, um, there will be a detention, in-school, or out-of-school consequence that comes with that. Remember our demerit system that goes with it. Any detention is equal to 1 demerit. Any in school is equal to 2 demerits. Any out of school is equal to 3 demerits. There's examples there for you. We do have dances. We do have sporting events set up. They are somewhat on hold due to the uncertain nature of our hybrid model, but we will continue to keep track of demerits with the hope that we're able to put on dances in the future, and that at some point throughout the school year that sporting events are opened up to students and parents also. I just want to review our ALICE process. We will do this throughout the month of September also, but ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. And students, you can share our ALICE training processes with your parents just to make sure they're on board, but we will do our September drill just like we've done in other years also. As always, Safe to Say Something is available through the mobile app, calling, or visiting the website. This is an anonymous tip hotline. We just ask you to take this tip hotline very seriously. We want you to report tips, concerns about friends, family that the school can help you with. Remember, the call comes directly from the state to Mr. Mumbauer or myself, depending on who's on call that night. And the information is taken extremely seriously. So make sure that we are receiving serious tips. But that has been open the whole time since we've been out of school in March, and will continue to stay open for any students that need to take advantage of it. We recommend that you download the app so that you have access to it now. Just a quick review of our weapons policy, just to remind students that a weapon is anything that inflicts bodily injury or a replica of that. So we give you examples down there, just making sure that if any student has any of these devices, that they're kept out of the school, off of school property. Remember, school starts when you leave your porch in the morning. That portal to portal conversation that we have, that when you leave your porch in the morning until you come back in the evening, you are technically on our time, and making sure that you do not have any of these items on your property when you leave your porch in the morning to walk to school, take a bus to school, however you get to school in the morning. And again, this is just a reminder, if you have possession of these items when traveling portal to portal, is not a great thing. If you make a mistake and you bring it, make sure that you come directly to our office and have a conversation with us. We will be in contact with your family immediately just to make sure that we can get a plan in place. But we take possession of these items very seriously. That's why we include it in our opening day PowerPoint. The last slide for us today, millionaires, is just to make sure that you stay in contact with our school as much as possible. You can visit our website like we discussed at the beginning, click on schools in Williamsport Area Middle School. Our student handbook is available there. It'll also be available out on Schoology for parents and students to take advantage of. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. We try to post daily to all 3 sites. You can sign up for the parent portal and the student portal. Inside the parent portal is where you get our K-12 Swift alerts. So you can look inside your parent portal, make sure your phone number, your email, and your mobile number are all accurate so that we can call, email, and text that site. And you can sign up for Schoology. There is a Facebook and Twitter integration in Schoology, so we'll be using Schoology Calendar for parents and also the updated feed as a way to stay in touch with our building. But anything you need, Mr. Mumbauer and myself are available to parents and students at all time. You can call, email, or text us. And we just want to have a great school year. So I hope that this PowerPoint was useful for you. And we're excited to get everybody back in our school setting. Thank you, and we hope to see you soon.